Wow. That's a highly combative situation, right? Do y'all get my point when I say sometimes I think people don't really hear, but when I say the same-sex parent is the most powerful role model, that's really true. And there's a lot of research to support that. The second most powerful is the other parent. And I often say, you're not going to be the only voice in your children's ear, so you need to be the best voice in your children's ear. Because they're going to have, they're going to be hearing from kids at school, they're going to be on social media, people are going to be talking to them about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I mean, they're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. They're going to have a lot of people talking to them. So you need to ask yourself, are you the best voice in their ear? And then when you look at a situation like this, where the voice from this mother is yelling and screaming and punching her daughter in the face 3 times and calling her a bitch and a hoe, well, what's the result of that? Well, self-esteem goes down, because this is your most powerful role model. You look at this person and say, as a child, you go, wow, this is the power in my life, and they're telling me I'm worthless. And so you then start to rebel. You start to say, well, I don't like that, so they're rejecting me, so I'm going to start fighting back. The number one need in all people is acceptance, and the number one fear is rejection. And people say, well, no, the number one fear is failure. Well, failure and rejection are the same thing, right? Because it's like if you open a business, say you open a bicycle shop down at the strip mall, and nobody comes, well, that's not failure, it's rejection. You've offered your services, you've offered your business, you've offered yourself, and the world's rejected it. They said, we don't want your bicycle shop. I mean, you wind up failing, but it's because you've been rejected. And so if you're rejected by your own parent, that's really hard. She's been sent away before. And that's why I was saying, you deserve this, not you need this. I can have her mother sign a paper, I can have a transporter here, and we can take her there against her will. I'd rather not do that. I would rather her say, I deserve this, I want to go do this. I'm not being sent away, I'm choosing to go. That's what I'm trying to do. So she doesn't feel like one more time she's the problem and she's been sent away. So.